Alright, so we're back. We actually just got here and we're gonna start setting up for the photo shoot. We actually just parked earlier, but I was afraid we were gonna get towed because we were at like a spot, and we're right next to the Van Buren. If you're familiar with Phoenix, like I said, we're at the Abbey on Monroe, and so we went by. Me and Rose went by. Say hi, Rose.
Hi. I don't know if that...
And so we went by to check if they were even open, because I called them like last week, and I called and I emailed them, no answer. So it turns out that they had their first event in the building in a while today. Like tonight was like the whole event. They had valet parking and everything.
Grand opening.
It was like a grand opening, exactly.
Yeah, that's what they said.
And so yeah, we weren't there, and we weren't obviously invited because I wouldn't. So honestly, we can get creative. We might even go down. The train stops are really close around here too, so maybe taking something on the tracks with like using red stoplights would be really cool. The reason why I bring up lights is because for two reasons. One, we are shooting on film, and so
Here's the camera.
this is the camera. We're shooting on the Canon AE1, so we're shooting 35mm. I have the 50mm 1.4. It's a pretty basic lens, but the reason why I'm using it tonight is because we're trying to get as much light as we can. And for me personally, someone who's not super like experienced in night photography, I wanted to be able to get, you know, the best image I could with what I had. So before I get into the film, I want to talk about the light contraption I made that would Rose will be my you know, trusty assistant tonight.
Very trusty.
And so I hooked up a little Viltrox light that has a battery, an MPF battery to it. And so this is about, I believe, 20 watts of light. And then this one down here is another 20 to 25. So we're looking at like 45 watts of power that we can get. And we can move, and it's a bi-colored light, so we'll be able to get some stuff to match like the street lights and things like that. I know, real boring stuff, but I think lighting is extremely important, especially trying to pull off a night shoot, you know? Because you don't realize how important it is when you're dealing with a single kind of ISO. And so that brings me to my next thing. So right here we have CINESTILL film. CINESTILL is a CINESTILL 800T. And so for those of you who are familiar with it, those of you who enjoy film photography or enjoy watching videos on film photography, this is the film that they use to, you know, night scenes, things like that. They use this film. The only difference is there's another layer to the motion picture film that they use. This film, what's exciting about it is when you go around and light hits, it causes halation, like any other film. But this has a really strong red halation that you see. But other than that, I don't think I'm missing anything. So I'll leave it to Rose with the camera at this point. Just chilling out here.
Disgusting.
It's not even disgusting.
What does that say?
It's paid. Because I work at a grocery
You're
store.
such a good boy.
That's my day job. And yeah, the goal, it's not a flex to go to your day job, to your fun job. The biggest flex is gonna be when I don't have to work that day job anymore, because this will be my main job.
Yeah, and then I'm your receptionist.
Exactly. How do I look?
You look like you dropped from heaven.
I could always use
Oh,
this
that's so much
to
better.
diffuse it.
That's
And so
much better.
this is just a pillowcase, a white pillowcase that I'm using.
Everything good with you?
Yeah, everything's good. I'm vlogging a little bit because I want to show people like my process.
Yeah, I got you.
Let's get a fit check.
Fit check. Alright, so we got Rick boots on. We got pants from Brotherly Love. Right here's a Brotherly Love belt. Narcissist tank. Anna Bolina hoodie sent from me. Grimy Kids Fuck You. And we got a little black mask to cover the face, and for the mask that is custom made.
That's dope.
Oh, that's
So what's some of the
dope.
inspirations for this fit tonight?
Just to give that little aesthetic, you know. I mean, for this project, I'm naming it Nightmare. So we're giving off this like little dark aesthetic vibe out here. So that's why actually you gave that idea for that church.
Yeah, I wanted to go with like a
Prefer.
gothic vibe. I kind of mentioned it earlier, but yeah, like some of these structures have been around. This architecture has been around since like the 1920s. So I mean, like playing around with lights, playing around with exposures, it might look really cool, really gothic. You know, kind of like when I think of gothic, I think of gargoyles. You know, things like that. You know, like those things that are on buildings and stuff.
Right.
I love like sculptures on buildings. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for. Step back like one step, bros. I want to get one more for safe.
Okay.
We getting down and dirty. And then I'm gonna get like this cool infrastructure. It's hella dope. I think it's gonna look sick once it's all done. Get them out of the way. We're down to the last few shots. We got like 3, 4 more. 3 or 4 more
Out of how many?
out of 36. And so we finished one roll and then we're on to the second one. And then once we're done with this, we're out of the CINESTILL. But I think honestly we got some really dope stuff. I think he's been an incredible model for us tonight. Just working with me, kind of going with all my ideas, and so it's been really fun. It's been really fun to play around with like this whole aesthetic we're going for. I'm excited to see how these come out. Let's do one of you. Have your foot like this. Yeah.
Facing this way? Or
Yeah, facing this way. All right, we have one more shot. We'll get one like right here. Yeah, we'll get one of you. That's it. That's what we got. That last one was dope. I loved how it was. I don't know if it was centered, but I think it's gonna look sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.